Good morning, YouTube. Hope everyone is well today. We are going to go through my morning routine here in Bali. That's what I've decided I'm going to film today. So that is what we are going to do as far as where I'm at currently with my morning routine. Sorry, I got something in my eye right now. Actually, on that, story time, the power went out last night. It was a little bit concerning. Obviously, when you're in WA, right, or in Australia, power goes out. In Western Australia, we go to the Western Power website and it'll give us an idea of how long till our power is back. Not here. You have no idea. And the weirdest thing as well, not only did the power go out, but my mobile data just stopped working as well. So I literally was like internetless and had no power for about 2 hours last night, which was actually kind of nice. So I ended up just reading my book for like 2 hours. And luckily for me, right, I have this like torch thing, which is for like content, if you will. You can oh shit, I just dropped it, which you can like clip onto the top of your phone like that, so you can get like better shots for filming or whatever. So I was just using that to like read last night. Anyway, moving forward, so morning routine, where I'm at with things. I've been awake for, what is the time right now? I haven't even got my watch. It's on charge. It is 6:10. I'm running a little bit behind. Normally I like to be on the road by now. But essentially what I've done is I've woken up, I've used the bathroom, exciting. I've weighed myself, and then I got my electrolytes mixed up, and I've packed my bag, and now I'm ready to go. So as far as packing my bag goes, I got to change of clothes, because I'm obviously going to Elite Fit to do some abs and a little bit of cardio. And then by cardio, I mean I'm just doing steps. And then we're having an ice bath after, which I've been doing every morning since being here, and similar to what I was doing when I was here last, because it just feels fantastic. So I didn't bring a change of clothes for that, something to swim in, and then obviously I'll have a bit of a shower after, because I head straight to the calf after, which, man, I've just spoiled the whole video. But you guys are all going to see it, and I'm sure that's what you're here for. So that's the plan of attack. I've actually got to run because, like I said, I'm running behind my schedule, in that I like to keep to a schedule. I like to do things at a certain time throughout the day. I know I'm a little bit autistic, if you will, but that's kind of like what it takes to be a good bodybuilder. I think you got to have a bit of tism. Also, is it like bad that everyone's saying they're autistic nowadays? I feel like that could be offensive to autistic people. Oh well, anyway, so we're going to get on the road here, and the best thing is, whilst I'm out through the morning, I get back at about 9:30, the cleaners come and they do all of my dishes and clean my villa here, which is great. So I come back to a nice clean villa, and I hate doing dishes. So the fact that all my dishes get done, I just leave them in a big pile in the sink. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll get back, and all of these dishes will be gone and clean. It's truly a magical thing. All right, so I'm gonna hop on the moped. I might film some clips on the drive over, and then I'll catch up with you guys at Elite Fit, and we'll go through the morning routine. All right, let's hop to. Looks quiet, very quiet.
Morning.
Good morning.
How
How are you today?
Good.
That's good.
Will towel and a locker?
Yes, please. No locker for me, thank
No
you.
locker today. Okay. This one.
Thank you very much. Morning. Damn, everyone here is just so nice. Just like the brightest good morning I've ever been good morning to. All right, we're gonna kick things off with abs because I fucking hate training abs, which a lot of you guys will know. So we do them first, and then we move on to the steps. It's time. Ice bath time. Now I've got the mic on the necklace there, so I'm hoping I don't sound too loud and there's not too much like scraping noises with it on, because I do want to keep it on whilst I'm in the ice bath here. I'm actually not sure what the degrees Celsius are on this bad boy. Couldn't tell you. They have a temp thing over there, but it doesn't really say. 13? Nah, 13 can't be right. I really have no idea. But we're gonna hop in. We're just gonna do 3 minutes, which isn't very challenging at all, but I'm not really doing it to like really push myself. I think I did 7.5 minutes in this ice bath when I was here throughout prep. And I think I just wanted to see. I just had to do it. But we're just gonna hit a quick 3 just to get the endorphins going, get the dopamine going. And then afterwards, we'll probably head upstairs for a quick coffee and a little bit of work before heading off to motion. And that will pretty much conclude the morning routine. So wish me luck here. I'm gonna film it. And I will say, yesterday when I did this, it was actually quite nice, and I didn't find it that challenging. But some days are harder than others, I will say that. Anyway, I'm gonna try to set you guys up here so you can get a good little look-see. So let me put you down, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I'm hopping in the ice bath. All right, now I know you guys can't see me, but I'm coming around. Now, the trick is, you see my feet there? The trick is, you don't want to gasp, you want to exhale as you get in the ice bath, because if you gasp or freak out, you will trigger that flight or fight response and you'll start shivering. So I'm going to kind of lock in here, and then once you get settled, I'll talk a little bit more. Haven't even started the timer yet. We're on. And the trick is just to breathe. Just breathe. I keep my hands out because oftentimes when you put your hands in, it just doesn't make it more challenging. Your hands can just really start to hurt. Oftentimes the extremities feel it the most, like the toes. That's where most people, I think, struggle. But to be honest, it's really just a game of resilience and discipline and toughness. Some people are just fucking pussies, to be honest with you. Like, just can't handle it, but truly is just a no-quit mindset when it comes to ice baths and just kind of embracing it. A little bit of delayed gratification there as well. Obviously knowing that this kind of sucks a little bit, but you're gonna feel fucking great for it afterwards. Which really is the main reason that I do this, to be completely honest with you. And I think I touched on this with a previous video of me doing an ice bath. I'm trying not to shiver here because I'm talking. Normally I'll just sit here in silence. But I definitely touched on this with a previous video, but I don't really do this for removing inflammation or muscle recovery, yada, yada, yada. I purely just do this because I feel fantastic afterwards. And I think there's power in that. And I also think, much like I've spoken about in the past, there's just so much that comes from choosing to do shit that you don't really want to do. Hopping in a freezing cold ice bath is something that most people don't want to do. But there's power in overcoming that thought and putting yourself in that scenario anyway. I put up a video of me going in this ice bath on Instagram yesterday, and so many people were like, that's the coldest ice bath I've ever been in. Now, I'm not trying to glaze myself, but I really don't think it is. There is an ice bath in Perth at the Rec Lab. That is the coldest ice bath I've ever been in. That was hard. I think I still managed to do 5 minutes in there from memory. I'd have to confirm with Sam because she couldn't even make it past 30 seconds. But Sam's not too good with the cold. She has a thing, I can't think of what it's called, but it's where your extremities get really cold and painful Like even when we were in Japan, she was getting it, like her fingers and her toes would really get really painful from the cold. And it's an actual thing, like it's a lack of circulation to those areas, perhaps. I'd have to ask her what it is, but I don't want to say it's a disease, but she has got some condition. Oh, that's 3 minutes. This is what I mean, easy. I can do 5. I can just sit here and talk with you guys. All right, but I'd love to sit here and chat, but I've got things to do. We've got to continue on with the morning routine. Oh, I feel so good though. I'm chilling. This ice bath is not that bad. It's really not. I don't know why people get so hyped up about it. Maybe I'm just super tough. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just a bad motherfucker. That's definitely not it. I'm actually a massive softie. It's funny, I forget how I look sometimes, that I'm a 6'7", 135 kilo man with tattoos. And people can be intimidated by me, which sounds so weird because anyone who knows me knows that I'm probably the least intimidating guy you'll ever meet. I'm a massive pussy and a big softie at heart, which you guys probably know because you're watching the videos. All right, I gotta get out of this fucking ice bath. So I'll catch up with you guys in the next clip. Woo. All right, so that wraps up the official morning routine. Hope you guys liked it. Probably a little bit of a shorter video today, which is actually quite nice for me because sometimes having to film throughout the whole duration of a day can be a little bit of a pain. So it's just gone 7:45. I think we commenced the video at about 6 a.m. So all done filming by 7:45 is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is what I do pretty much every single morning here in Bali. I obviously get up nice and early still, similarly to what I would at home, 5:30 in the morning, same time. Still have my electrolytes in the morning, except I mix them up in that big bottle, which you might have seen me sip on whilst I was on the treadmill, and that's when I kind of get my fluids in. And of course, you know, morning at home, like I will do cardio 4 times a week, and then I'll go for a walk every morning around the park, typically with Sam. Obviously here it's not the best to just go for a walk because the roads are so busy and there's potholes and shit, so I'd rather just go to and use the treadmill here at Elite Fit and obviously make use of the recovery section. So a little bit different to how I have things set up at home. I would say here it's obviously far better, especially with my current situation where I'm pretty much sat here at the upstairs cafe. I'll actually show you guys, doing a little bit of work obviously before I head over to Motion. Got my latte, a couple check-ins that I'll quickly mix through, and then I'll zoom on over to Motion, which is like 1 minute head ride, and then I'll have some breakfast. So we'll wrap the video there, guys. I think that's pretty much everything else I needed to say today. Yeah, that about wraps it up. So thank you very much for watching. Let's have a bit of a sip of this coffee. The latte art on this is exceptional. I feel a little bit bad destroying it. First sip of caffeine of the day, always hits. All right, yeah, I'm feeling pretty content. All right, we'll wrap the video there. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like it. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like it. Subscribe. I should do this. I've said this before, but I should do this earlier in the video. Anyway, subscribe, notifications, you know the drill. Comment, follow me on Instagram. If you're interested in online coaching, link in the description, link in my Instagram bio. Definitely go ahead and check it out. What else can I plug? Emerald Labs. If you want to get yourself some protein, code VISCO, save you 15%. Also best protein out there. Silent Collapse. If you're after some clothes, code VISCO, save you money. I actually don't know. All right, I'm done plugging. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.